justice anywhere.
There's a threat to justice everywhere.
We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality.
Tied in a single garment of destiny.
Whatever affects one directly
affects all indirectly.
The garment of destiny. I don't know. This is going to sound silly, but I get an image of, like, I don't know, a blanket, and I see people's faces on the blanket, and I don't know, I just see us tied together, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's what he was trying to get at, that one thing that affects one of us affects all of us, and that's how we're tied together. Sort of like, I don't know, a quilt that your grandmother may make that's like hand sewn from generation to generation.
I think it talks about how everyone really is just affected by the actions everyone else makes.
Well, as far as us all being tied into one destiny, I think that's what he's saying. Life is laid out, plain and simple. By that statement, he's saying that, how do you put it?
Well, I think that means don't just take care of yourself and don't fall into like the system of becoming a consumer and like not caring for other people, because once, you know, like
cause and effect, everything is already, life has its own plan. So while everybody thinking they're going on about their merry lives and whatever they do just affects them, it's not true.
It does affect everybody, because if there's a problem over there, what makes you think it's not going to affect you or not be the same problem for you one day?
Say if you see an act of racism going on, like that just doesn't affect that one person, it affects all of us, because there's still a problem going on in that area or whatever where racism is occurring. So it's not just that person getting affected, but it's affecting the people as well, because they're being perceived as that way, racist.
We're minorities. Jews and blacks are like hated on by lots of people, and I think Dr. King wanted us to, us being blacks and Jews, to come together as one and overcome the hate.
And what he said is true, that we all should work together, especially being minorities, but I see that not happening, and it should happen more. Like, yeah, we should all come together because, yeah, like Dr. King said, we all are one.
Whenever you attack one part of a person's life, you're attacking their whole life. And whenever you attack one person within a community, you are destabilizing that entire community.
It's very easy for injustice to sort of feed upon itself and just get greater and greater. And so our responsibility, not only to, you know, our brothers, sisters, the rest of our community, but, you know, to ourselves as well, our own self-interest is battling injustice whenever we see it so that it doesn't grow and just sort of take over.
There are those who, without articulating it, embrace the concept that's included in this letter from a Birmingham jail. And Dr. King was a universalist, a great, as far as I know and experience, one of the greatest human beings that ever lived. It may not seem to those of contemporary, but if they look historically back at someone who brought about change, people were walking and singing all over the world, "We shall overcome." Deep in our heart, we shall overcome someday.